The past couple years, I've just had some health issues in my body. I do physically suffer a lot with pain. That changes your mental state when you're not feeling well. I'm not sure if my husband is understanding in that. I feel almost like resented.
Sure.
On the latest episode of Our Daughter, the Busby fam met up with other families of multiples, and they seem to be having a really good time.
It was like so like freeing. Like you could totally let your guard down like around these people because like they completely understand.
But I also loved getting to just see babies and hold them, and they're so cute. It's okay.
Yeah, I miss this little cute little age.
This feels like so long ago to me.
Oh my gosh, me too. Like I want another one sometimes, and then
you think, wait, I might get 4.
snap back to reality, and I'm like, yeah, actually no, scratch that.
Adam signed up the Quints for a cheerleading event, and the girls seemed really excited.
This Texans cheer event is something that the Quints absolutely love. And so, you know, I just took it upon myself to go ahead and sign them up this year. Y'all get cheerleading outfits. Like, you literally get to dance on the field on game day with the cheerleaders.
Oh, cool. The cheerleaders do flips and cartwheels. A cheerleader cheers. Cheers for teams. Surely.
While the Quints were thrilled, Danielle, she wasn't.
We just got back from this retreat discussing communication, and this is one of the things that we need to be working on. So Adam is blowing my mind right now.
I mean, for a little 8-year-old girl, like, when else you get an opportunity like that?
I know, but now it's a whole nother... We're gonna talk about this later.
Like, I didn't see, like, any conflicts on the calendar. I mean, it wasn't, like, taking up or, like, eating into the space of something else. Typically, like, our calendar is always chock full of stuff anyway, and so it's like we had a couple open days on there, and so I filled them.
One of the reasons she's not super thrilled is because she's trying to set up her annual fashion show, and this is getting her feeling really overwhelmed.
It's just everything is piling on top of each other, and I still have so much to do, so it's just making it harder. I don't know. I just wish that maybe the conversation was, hey, how do you feel about seeing if we can pull this off with the kids? Because you know I wouldn't miss it. So, like, maybe it was a conversation before telling the kids that, I don't know. I just get worked up and frustrated because it's always been like we discuss before we tell the kids, especially on this week out of all the weeks of the year. So that's all I'm asking is like, let's just talk about it first. I get overwhelmed because I just get frustrated that I cannot do it all. I can't maintain all the things and still try to take care of myself.
To help ease the stress on Danielle, Adam decided to take it upon himself to teach the girls how to dance. And he showed off some of his own dad moves.
I am worried I'm not going to be able to learn it. I think I'm going to forget most of it and just copy the other cheerleaders.
Right. Now we rock. 1, 2, 3. Stretch it out. Touch your knee.
It is really funny to see my dad dancing. Your dad. He was a little bit good at dancing. Just a little bit. He was that good. That good.
Put it in your pocket, put it in your pocket.
That's it.
Later, Danielle ended up going to her first therapy session, where she opened up about how she's having a lot of physical issues since welcoming the Quints, and how she feels that sometimes Adam might resent her for it.
You know, I'm not sure if my husband is, you know, understanding in that, and though he will take care of things like get the kids to school and all that, and I'm super appreciative of that, but I feel almost like resented.
Sure.
Because he's just like, you got to start small and just keep going, blah, blah, blah. And I think a hard balance between how I feel physically and mentally at times, he just can't understand.
Right, because you put on the face, the mask that says, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But really internally you're like,
I'm like, if you only knew how much pain I am, like.
Do you ever let yourself just cry and go?
I don't have that.
Okay.
Danielle seems a bit nervous about accessing her emotions, but she does seem like she wants to be the best version of herself.
If you fly on any plane, they're going to tell you, put the oxygen mask on yourself before you assist anybody else. Same thing in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not even sure I know how to put my oxygen mask on first before I do for my children. But I do know that I do want to be mentally, physically well-rounded for my family. But I don't know really what that would look like. And I'm not even sure how long it takes to get there and what I need to do. I mean, I'm turning 40 this year, and that's 40 years of feelings. That's a lot of therapy.
Danielle and Adam are still struggling with trying to find some help around the house. And honestly, with so many kids, it is quite a daunting task. They had an interview with 2 girls. The girls were under the impression that they would be working together to conquer all these tasks. However, that's not what Danielle and Adam had in mind.
That's a lot for one person.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
I don't think that's exactly what we had in mind, because we were thinking that it was going to be both of us, like, working the same days.
Okay. So y'all coming together as a team is kind of what y'all's impression?
Yeah.
Okay. Hiring 2 people isn't something that we even thought about or even planned for financially.
Yeah, so like they're gonna have to agree to split the days, or I feel like we're just back to the drawing board.
Financially, trying to hire, 2 people full-time every day is a lot for us. And so maybe y'all could think about if this is something that you're interested in, how y'all could manage this.
Later, the Quints hit the football field to show off their cheerleading moves, and their parents were so proud.
The girls did amazing. I thought it was so super cute. Yes, it was in the busiest week, and I was frustrated that all this was falling on top of each other, but you see them out there and you're like, okay, so cute. And so I am proud of them, and I'm glad they did it.
It was super cool being on a football field. It was all easy. No, some of it was hard. Best at cheerleading is Mia. Parker. I did better than everybody.
The episode ended with a super fun surprise for the girls. They're all going to Disney World.
I mean, we've always wanted to do a trip like this, but doing it with both of her sisters' families, I mean, that means there's 16 of us, and that's a lot.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a little bit hectic to get it all, organized and scheduled, but we did it. We're gonna do it. Let's go to Disney World! We're going to Disney World!
Where we're going now?
This is gonna be the best trip ever.